Yo, what's up YouTube? It is OG and today we are doing another pro gameplay review. So yesterday my team had the pleasure in participating in the first NA DreamHack qualifier event. We did really well. I won't do any spoilers, but I'm super happy with the way we played. I just want to give you guys some context. So it's for a big tournament that's going to be a LAN event in Dallas. I think the prize is like 20K. So definitely a lot on the line here. A lot of good teams came out to try, and you know, I'm not trying to be like ungrateful or anything, because obviously it's a huge opportunity. But a lot of teams felt like the tournament was poorly organized, and I think it was understaffed a little too. So it was supposed to be 2 to 3 hours, and it ended up being 7 hours. So it's really tough keeping your focus for 7 hours. I'm not using it as an excuse by any means because obviously all teams were affected. It's really hard to play at your top level when you're waiting for like 5 hours. So, I still think all the games were really well played. Mistakes were made on both sides, good plays on both sides. But, I won't spoil anything, so let's get into some gameplay. Okay, first up we have Gem Grab on Zone 4. Now, this was a map that my team kind of struggled with the entire time. We definitely need to practice this. We lost to the comp that we're using, so we wanted to try it out. This is our first time playing the comp. You'll see both teams kind of doing the Pam lane thing. It's really strong here. We chose Jean lane and Poco mid. The reason why we chose Poco mid is because we knew they were going to have a Jean. So the heal is like really good for keeping someone who gets pulled alive. They went with a Leon, which is a really solid choice too. Ash is a good Leon. But you'll see it's like pretty even at first. Keith's kind of pushing me back a little here. He gets his turret up, so I know I should go mid now because I can't outpoke him if he has his turret up. Ash is sneaking around. Me and Squashy kind of clumping up because we see Ash had his super. Ash does manage to take out Squashy. He should have got the heal off. I go for a pull on Ash. I auto-aimed it and it locked onto Bobby because he was in the bush. So little misplay. I mean, I pulled Bobby, but obviously I didn't kill him, so it would have been a lot better if I pulled Ash. So don't auto-aim your supers if they're in the bush. Bobby missing his super. Good dodge by Squashy. We're all like pretty clumped up. This is kind of what you have to do with this comp. So I managed to pull Ash here and get his 2 gems. Looked like it was going a little wide, but Jean's hitbox for the pull is just so forgiving. So we have like mid control here. We're in a really good spot. 8 gems to 5. Ash does have his super though, so that kind of freaks us all out. Bobby has pull too, so we see it. We have to play a little more passive. Cam's pushing up a little bit. You'll see Ash just kind of waits it out there. That's a good play because we have no idea where he is right now. If he even used a super because it's Leon, right? So that allowed them to regain control. Then Bobby gets a nice pull on Squashy. The Poco heal does keep him alive momentarily. Alec gets his turret out. Squashy overextends here though. He should have waited back till he got more HP. And Bobby does get another really good pull. So Alec gets taken out 2 in the process. And it's not looking too good for us at this point. So I could have gone for a pull there, but there's like no way I would have killed them and gone away with the gems. So I choose to wait a little bit. But we need a miracle at this point. So Ash is kind of blocking me. Good heads up play from him. And a few more seconds, maybe we could have reset it, but it would have been hard getting the gems out of there. So, really good game from them. I think we made a few misplays that, need to be ironed out, but we didn't play it too bad. But they definitely outplayed us in Gem Grab. Alright, so it's 1-0 right now, and it's a best of 5. Second game is Rollin Rumble. This is probably my favorite heist map right now. I love playing Rico here. So you'll see they went Nita. That's because they knew we were going to go double tank. And they went Barley because they knew I was going to go Rico because I love playing Rico. But Rico's really strong against the tanks. That's why we chose him instead of Barley. They make the mistake of just letting Squashy walk by. And in my opinion, Keith needs to get on Squashy because you can see like he doesn't do too much damage to the safe just because he's a Nita. So me and Alec are doing good defense. Squashy's actually out damaging them, and like all 3 of them are kind of like just around our safe. But we're picking up like an early lead here. So we managed to take him out. Misplay from Alec. He didn't need to do that. But you'll see Squashy did like 80% and they did 49%. Ash kind of trying to back us up a little bit, but that's why I chose Rico, just because look at that DPS and I get my super right back. So I get a little cheeky there. I think I can finish it. Probably a dumb play. but it's down to 8%. So at this point, they have to play really defensive. Squashy knows that, so he's going to try building up his ult, because as soon as he gets it, he can just jump on the safe and finish it. They have to double up on us at all times, essentially, because if one of us like touches the safe, and we're going to get there eventually, unless they do like some crazy push. Ash is going for that push, but I take him out pretty easily with the Rico. Squashy doing really good pressure, gets a few shots off, 1%. So at this point, it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, with Rico. See Ash, I go for a few chip shots, I know I'm close to my ult, and I get it, and just 2-3 shots off, and that's game. Alright, so it's 1-1 now, best of 5 again, and we're playing Sneaky Field Brawl Ball. So we have a mirror comp right now, so it's all about who outplays who. And Squashy getting hit by that Jetsy shot, that's going to throw me off a little bit. You'll see in a few seconds. But I'm getting some really good RNG on Ash. I'm definitely winning our matchup. But I do overextend, and Ash catches me with it, and he gets like a quick 2-tap on me. Alec goes down 2. We got a little too aggressive there, and they really made us pay for it. So luckily we could corner the ball, and I know I'm close to ult. Bobby's landing some good shots on me. I get my ult. I see Keith's going for it. I know I'm gonna die kinda because we're all pinched back. It's all about if we can just hold it off. So my super does get a little bit of value. I could have placed it further out and it would have been better, I think. But, you know, we're just trying to like kill one of them and then we can push them back. Luckily, we cornered the ball. We managed to take out Bobby. But Keith does get his bear. We have his pinched back, but Squashy's going around. He's doing a really good job here. And we do take out Keith here. Like, I had 16 HP on the bear, and Alec missed it. I think he was a little out of range. His fault, but just unfortunate. So we are gaining like a little bit of control back. This game was a roller coaster ride though. You'll see as it goes on. So they can't really do anything unless they get like all their ults at the same time, as long as we have the ball back there. And you know, we do get a kill. Squashy takes out Ash, so you know, we don't want to keep the ball back there all game. We were just doing it because we were in trouble and we had to, so we're bringing it up, looking to get some momentum. So you want to just leave the ball somewhere where it's accessible. That way you can pick it up when you want to go for a goal. I get a good ult off, kind of trap Ash in the corner. Alex putting in some work on Bobby, and then he misses his shot. That should have been a goal. It's a bounce shot, so it's a little tougher to hit, but that should have been a goal. But we do still have like full position. The ball's in their corner now, which is what you have to do. Otherwise they're going to score, so it makes total sense in this case. So pretty much 20 seconds left. I think we should have just been a little more passive. You can see we're getting really aggressive. Squashy throws out the turret in their base. With 15 seconds left, you know, those walls are going down in 10 seconds. So I think we should have held off a little bit here. Bobby gets a shot off on Squashy. Squashy goes for the turret. Bobby runs up and auto-aims him, which is going to be crucial. So you'll see I'm like barely dodging these shots, 600 HP. I managed to regen a little bit, but they got a bear, which is huge because that's like just tanking for them, right? So we kind of freak out on the bear. We overcommit on it. Alec goes down. You know, it's kind of like panic mode right now. Squashy gets the ball to the corner. We want to take out the guys closer to the ball. Ash is one shot. Alec does a good job getting over there. It's just like panic mode right now. Like they have so much control. Alec manages to take out Keith, but there's a bear on me. I missed the bear once. Awkward. I gotta block the shot, otherwise Bobby scores. Good defense. Alec comes up. Bobby probably should have shot right side there, but we do manage to defend it. And you know, it's just panic mode right now. We're just like trying to hold out till the end of the game. Ash going for the shot. Squashy, or Alec just stays alive. Squashy just gets a hit. And luckily we were able to hang on to that one. So that was way too close. In my opinion, they definitely outplayed us that game. We had a few misplays that I definitely would take back, especially mine at first. But let's see how we do in the rematch. Okay, so since it was a draw, we have to redo the map with the exact same comps. Bobby getting 2 quick hits off on Squashy. That's huge because they chain on to Alec and me. So Squashy getting a little shot back on Bobby, but Bobby's definitely getting more shots than Squashy right now. Squashy's retaliating though. We do manage to get control here, I think. So everyone's just kind of getting a feel for one another. Alec does a good job avoiding the spike shots and getting position. So Alec did a really good job getting up there because once he's up there, he's going to have a tough time RNGing him. I pushed Keith back. And once he's out of the grass on this map, like, I have a huge advantage because it's just straight. I can see exactly where he is. The like pros of using Nita is you can be sneaky in the grass. Nita's obviously a little tankier Spike, so she's really effective in the grass. Alec, we managed a team wipe and we get a goal. So really good play. We pushed them back really effectively there. So kind of the same thing, just feeling each other out. Ash does sneak up on Alec here and takes him out. Bobby gets his turret up, so panic mode again. I know I gotta focus on the ball. I want to get some value on the turret too. Bobby should not have thrown it there. He should have kept it within range of them, but Alec does manage to take Bobby out. And now we have it in our corner, so that's going to be an issue for them. We're definitely not going to bring it out unless we're confident that we can get positioning, because there's no need. We're up a goal, right? So I don't endorse putting in the corner the entire time, but like in competitive settings like this, if you have to do it for a bit, then do it, you know? So I get a good ult on Keith. Pushes them back a little bit. They're kind of clumped up now, and I think we take advantage of it. Bobby's overextending, which he kind of has to do. They're running out of time. He just manages to stay alive and get the ball out of the corner, but he gives it essentially to Alec. So we're all alive. We definitely have the upper hand right now. I managed to take Ash out. Alec manages to take Keith out. He gets a bear. I get my ult off on Bobby. Squashy finishes him off. We take out the turret and up 1-0. You know, it's pretty much in the bag right now. Alec tries a bounce shot. He really needs to work on those. Squashy shows him how it's done. So we take Brawl Ball game, and it's 2-1 for us right now. Alright, so game number 4 is Downy. You'll see we're rocking mirror comps, and Downy is always interesting because it's really pokey at first, but usually once a kill starts happening, then it livens up a bit. So Ash does, you can see he's pushing Alec back, and he steals that first star. Squashy's getting more hit than he's hitting Keith, so that's going to be a big advantage. Bobby's kind of winning his side, so they definitely have the early game on us right now. So Keith manages to get his mortar out first. That gets Alec, and Alec gets caught by a Brock shot, so good kill from them. We should have communicated a little better that the penny mortar was out. Okay, Squashy manages to get his mortar, but he does go down in the process. Really nice ult from Ash. Alec's pretty low too. They're kind of clumping up now, and I figure they're both over there. Squashy and me get a good little pinch going down here just to feel them out a bit. So I build up my super. We got a nice setup. That's a beautiful mortar spot. I see Ash is a little too high. I get a nice pull on him. Alec finishes him off. Bobby wants to retaliate. I think he should have been more patient there. So he does miss his Gene super, which is huge in a bounty game. You can just see that's the best mortar spot on this map. That's why we put Penny on the right side, just because it does so much work and they can't take it out. If I was Ash, I would have Brock ulted there probably, just because you'll see it it takes out Bobby there, and it's just doing so much work, right? So now we're up 6-5. We had them pinned back pretty good, and the mortar is just so lethal there. But definitely not over yet. 20 seconds left. Ash has a super. Bobby's coming up right side. Keith coming up left side. So it's a really close game, 1 star. We do get a mortar out, but you know, they're pretty heads up, so it's not doing any damage. I noticed Bobby sneaking up. I realize he's a threat because he's probably close to his pull since he only had 1 this whole game. I take him out, Alec finishes him off. I get taken out in the process, but we do clean up and we manage to win 12-8. So we take the set 3-1, and you know, I'm super excited because I'm going to my first LAN tournament in Dallas on the 31st, and I get to play for $20,000. So it's pretty exciting. You know, definitely good games to them, and I'm sure they'll make it in because there's another qualifier next week. And, you know, they're a really dominant team. We definitely had the harder side of the bracket. The other side was kind of a joke. No offense to the other side. But our bracket was, like, way, way, way tougher. So I'm sure they'll do really well next week. And hopefully we get to see them all in Dallas. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.